Super Robo Tyson Original Generations.
It's boys Zappa the Giant Robots. Welcome back to the OGs, the second half of Original Generations. Previously, we had to deal with the Octo Squad and Team EDU Custom up in space. And just there at the end, the two routes begin to converge, only for the routes to immediately be split here in a moment. So let's go split some robots.
I see. Serrano Belonga decided to remain on the ship. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. He requested it personally. I think it's worth keeping an eye on him for a while. He'd probably be under probation, basically. All right, I'll let you two handle the rest. Roger that.
Did they bring him along for Operation Mole Hunt, though?
About that.
Excuse me, Lieutenant Excellent Browning reporting in, joined by Lieutenant USA Doctor, reporting for duty, sir.
Thank you for coming.
So, what can we do for you, sir?
So, Crestmouth Industries put into the Far East Theater. I want you to head up to the moon to mech retrieval duty.
Mech retrieval? Oh, we're gonna go get my R1?
And what's more, the Wild Falcon Type L, the Wild Raider. And the Huckmine Mark III to boot.
Wow, Bergie and the new Hucky? I thought that one got delayed.
Headquarters pushed it through, though. They want it shape for Operation Mole Hunt.
Man, seems like the last thing you want to do is take huge risks with cutting edge mech. No, an order's an order. What can you do, right?
You want to leave the ship immediately and take a shuttle to space. He will pick you up in satellite orbit.
Wow, Captain Lieutenant Tosca seems coming to give us a lift.
HQ wanted them back in the Earthsphere from Icarus.
Well, I guess that means you and I are running away to get to the moon. I was getting tired of the same old anyway. I don't know about you, but I don't want to get impaled on Alt Steak.
Don't worry, no one even considered you two making a little mistake together. Excellent, Ryusei. So I'll throw it down on your last minute. Would you mind taking a ride over to Mount Industries to the moon?
Whoa, him?
Yeah, ride us over at Mount. I want to give an examination just to be on the safe side.
Ooh, boy, she's gonna yoga him into oblivion, huh? Totally.
Want to set up for Ethiopia to take part in Operation Mole Hunt. Excellent. Lieutenant Ryusei, you want to take Master Sergeant Arado with you to head to Mount Industries on the moon?
Yes, sir. We are headed to the moon because, as I've said many times, but you could be new here, I did the Ryusei focused routes, or I guess the Earth focused routes, as it were, on GBA, and so I'm taking the opposite paths on the moon, or here on PlayStation 2. Which is to say, even though this is kind of a Ryusei path split, it was not the path taken. Actually, yeah, that is weird that, you know, taking the Ryusei route on GBA required me taking an a Kyosuke route to the moon! Or I guess if you really go look at it on Akarasu's flowchart, left and right. Ready to go, Ryusei? Yeah, let's go. Of course, as one of my complaints near the end of the last episode, I stammer, was that I will not be able to get the Shishio blade from Bullet having enough kills, because I will simply just not have enough time to get him, like, 14 kills in one stage. It just won't play out. But this also means that while I miss that, I should be able to get Lamia going, wherein I missed that on the GBA. So we need to do some weapon adjustments, maybe? You have the monster machine gun, that's fine. I'm going to work on this off screen. Alright, everything is set. Let's get back on it.
Acceleration complete. Confirm for RM dock entry. Here we are, at long last, the Earth cradle. Major, Colonel Ben is requesting your presence. Very well, Captain. Yuki, you can handle things from here. Roger.
I heard this place is underground shelter. It doesn't really do it justice. It's more like a huge underground city.
Those Earth cradle was built to be the ark of humanity, after all.
Looks like there's even farms here. You never know, could be growing tea leaves.
Using leaves not grown in sunlight would be highly improper.
Oh, well, I don't have to worry about space for dance practice place this huge at least.
You're still going on about that?
Right now I can't do much of anything else, but once it's all over, if I can go back to my old life, I don't want to give up on my dream of being a dancer. I can get really famous starring a steamy romance with me, an extra romantic, extra steamy one. Would you get a little jealous if I did?
Really think you can go back to your old life?
Ugh.
If this operation succeeds, you know what'll happen next.
Yeah, I know, but I've got to have something to dream about. Even if there is no going back. Oh, check it out. Rendrick is there's a bunch of them here. A bunch of them are unfamiliar mech besides.
This isn't just black market stuff. Looks like they got serious production capacity here.
There's also this huge to back us up. We should be able to hold our own against the aliens, and then some.
Be able to still change the Federation structure before they show up. Military force alone won't be enough to beat the aliens. Federation's concentrating its forces in East Africa. My agents reported as such, yes. PSA's site set out the Earth cradle. A little late for that. Operation Desert Cross will commence at 0600 day after tomorrow, as scheduled. There's a certain group I'd like to stall first. Specifically, the Hagane. Any particular reason? These are the ones who defeated Beyond Zoldark himself in the DC war. If that wasn't enough, they went on to destroy the core of the White Star in the L5 campaign. They are not to be underestimated. A reasonable opinion. Maybe powerful, but I mean abnormally so. They remain in low gear in the Federation's corrupt machine. Won't decide victory or defeat in this operation. Many within DC have said as much, only suffer humiliation at their hands, Adler for one. Provide necessary force, it won't affect our numbers during Operation Desert Cross. Feel that strongly about it? Very well then. Colonel, Major Archibald has arrived! He's finally here. Show him in. Sir! Teens, I made it in the nick of tea time. Your diversionary forces were exceptional, Major. Please, think nothing of it. I'm quite impressed with this facility, though. The Earth Cradle exceeds every rumor I've heard. It's hard enough to get just getting inside, and I see you've got PTs and AMs to spare. Here you have more weapons inside, ones that have never been seen before. What's that all about? Those are furnished by Vindel Mauser over there. Hello there, Archibald Grims. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Likewise. Archibald Grims. So he's with the DC on this side. Vindel Mauser, huh? Never so much as heard the name before. Rest up for now, Major. I'll hear your report later. Certainly.
Sector near Earth. Captain, the ship has entered contact orbit. Shuttle on track and make sure we contact right on schedule. Alright, any reports from Katina squad? I have nothing to report, ma'am. I see. No signs of our culprit, but that doesn't mean we can relax, Captain. Agreed. Octo 1 and Dragon 2, shuttle spotted. Haven't matched our ship's relative velocity. Confirm orbit and prepare to detect for reception. Octo Squad, keep an eye on our surroundings. So, long story short, we hate to bother, but we could really use a liftable to the moon. Alright. By the way, Lieutenant, is there a reason why you're using such a particular choice of vocabulary? Huh? I think Lumley's weird language chick is rubbing off on you. Oh, well, botched that for a little bit. Maybe. It's been so much fun, I'm not sure I can stop. Lamia? Oh, she's a new face on our team. New female squad member. I'm looking forward to meeting her. Oh yeah, she's all like, boing, flip, kablamo. Boing, you say? Interesting. I almost feel like I'm guessing her measurements. XO? So, is this the boy? Come on, Robert, you're supposed to introduce yourself. I'm Arado Balongo with the, You've got nothing to be afraid of here. I've heard all about you from Lieutenant Colonel Daitetsu. Ma'am? Don't have complete freedom here, but please put yourself at ease.
Easy for her to say, she's not the one on an enemy battleship. But hey, at least Captain's pretty and ladylike.
What are you grinning about?
Nothing.
Hey, nice to meet you both, excellent, Ryusei. Meet, see, whatever. Wow, Lieutenant Katina, nice to see you too. It's been a while, hasn't it?
Looks like things haven't changed here any. You must be blind then, Ryusei.
Huh?
Did you notice anything different about me, Leona?
Different how?
Man, you just don't get it. We're super tight now, like finishing each other's sentences tight. You know what that means?
Ow! One more word and getting bent into a prince will be the last of your worries.
Yes.
Yikes, talk about wept. So, who's the kid? A rookie? Well, He's a school alumnus, just like Lieutenant Latuni, who's working with DC Redmonds just recently. Huh? Say what? So he's an enemy? What's he even doing here? Ma'am?
Yeah, that's more what I was expecting.
He's here because Captain Daitetsu and Major Kaido Kanagani requested it. I signed off on the decision. Oh, come on! What if he turns out to be a spy? Wow, I see your propensity for biting people heads off hasn't changed one iota, Lieutenant. Anyway, I personally guarantee Arado's not a spy. He just had stuff going on, okay? Guarantee from you doesn't mean jack.
Come on! What's the big deal, Commander?
Huh?
It's happened before with the higher-ups are okay with it, so I sweat it.
What do you mean it's happened before? Look knowingly over at Leona.
Oh. See? Not the first time, and not by a long shot.
Well, I guess. Bro, this patch I put on my neck does not want to fucking stay on. Doesn't help that I couldn't even put it on right to begin with because it's in a weird spot. Might get the release out next.
What are you guys talking about?
Back during the DC Wars, remember the United Colony Corps True unit?
Holy crap, the True? Yo, that was like the UCC's top guns.
Yes, and now I'm on the Hiryu. I can't stay. Not as part of any post-war measure, but of my own volition. There were still more among the UCC and DC A-list during the L5 campaign. Former aggressives Elzen von Bronstein and Steiger Zombold to be, for example. The ship and the Hagana have experienced many such quirks of fate. So if you found your way here, I think that means something.
Too, huh? But
I know you're in a bad spot now, but do like Bullet said, think about what you want to do from here.
Right.
Can we call this case closed, Lieutenant Katina?
Oh, fine.
What's your name, Arado? Come see me if you feel like training so hard your eyes bleed.
May I ask where the brig is? I'm ready to go get locked up.
Hey, you trying to run? Captain, Exo, would you mind coming to the bridge? Is something going on? Yes, ma'am. The strange readings from the upcoming sector. I'll be right there. Man, why you gotta remind me of that stuff? I see, so the gravity zone here is certainly strange. Done some digging, but I haven't found any similar occurrences in our databanks. Could the perpetrator be behind our missing persons case responsible? Let's change course and investigate. Prudent idea. Not particularly far from our charted course regardless. I'll make the amendments to the timetable. Thank you, XO. Change course and accelerate. Destination is the abnormal gravity zone up ahead. Also known as the Stone Circle. Episode 17. Their name is Einst. We have entered target sector. No notable change in gravitational abnormality levels. Accelerate pulley, maintain position. Send out Katina Squad. That's not Katina Squad. That's excellent. Weapon select. No, I don't think you need to change anything. Unless, maybe. Oh no, I get the post move later for that. That's fine enough. Parts. Booster. You have XL. Oh man, because Excellent's already on the field, she can't get a booster. S rank in space. A adapter. Dual sensor. Hashin! Placement. So let's have Leona go that way. I'll have Excellent and these two go down, and these three go to the side. Ryusei has less move, or at least, you know, because you have XL. This feeling I'm getting. The heck is that thing? Yes, thank you for the view. Beautiful, delicious, lovely. Looks like a ring of rocks. Practically Stonehenge. Stoning Hanada Coop? Dude, Coop wasn't even in the word. Details. Anyway, what's that name mean, Russell? Oh, Stonehenge. It's an ancient monument in England. It's a ring of big rocks and no one's sure who built it or why. I believe Japan has such a structure as well. Uh-huh. Man, you sound like you couldn't care less. No, it's not like that. It's just, you know, between these unknowns in China and the stuff about Chokijin and ancient stuff sure is popping up a lot. Why would such a thing be in space? There's no solid ground to speak of. Maybe just some big cosmic coincidence. Space rocks just kind of bop at each other like that sometimes, you know? And their nearly perfect circle they're in? Total coincidence? Now that I have a hard time believing. It's like what happened last time. What's wrong, Exy? Got a stomachache or something? Got incoming? Incoming what? Further around the rock formation's fluctuating. Huh? Multiple unidentified readings up ahead. What in the hell are those? They're unknowns. Those things you were just talking about. Right, so. The designs match the data Hagane sent us. You're right. What the heck are they doing out here? Who cares what they're doing? It's all about the same when they smash them up. Young, could you attempt to hail the unknowns? Just try? Yes, ma'am. The Viscount's expecting better results than Hagane's, though. Yeah, but... Captain Unknown just starting to approach! They reacted to the hail? Not in a good way, it seems. What do we do, Captain? Continue every squad to defend the ship. Continue getting data on the unknowns. Hell yeah, you heard the lady meatheads. Get some action in!
Again.
What the? Something wrong, Lieutenant Excellent? You didn't hear that voice just now?
What voice, Lieutenant? This place.
There it is again. It's talking.
What?
You hearing stuff again? You're not Ryusei?
Nope.
Okay, time out. What the fuck? Am I seriously the only one hearing this? Stop talking nonsense! Get your shit in gear! We're moving in! Delete everything in 3 turns. Alright, so, as was spoken. Focus up. Accelerate. Go forth. Use terrain to your advantage. Divine Arm!
あなたに私の動きが見切れて。次は別の相手を狙った方がよくてよ。
Barriers! Fuck! You know what? That's fine. Ass. Nice dodge.
さんねバイスちゃんはいい女に手を出すっていうのにはリスクがつきものよ。あんま飛ばないけど威力はあるわよ。お釣りは取っといて。いっけー。
TK level 3, let's go. Really? That railgun doesn't reach, alright. Yeah, I'm gonna use some energy. All right. Nice. And then Ryu.
Aite wa kaiju ka. He, nozomu tokoro da ze. Blade tonfa. Set.
'Prevail, level 3, hell yeah. Order of operations. You know what? Y'all can handle that and then work your way back. Get in there and punch. Huh?
私は気が短いんだ。一気に行くぜ。同じどころじゃ済まねえぞ。ジェットマグナム。
Tank up. We can hold off on reading. No.
Bakemono! まだまだこっちにカードがあるんだよ。焼き尽くせギガワイドブラスター。
Ryu! Level up. Nice! Breakthrough! Ouch. I need excellent to get resupplied. Let's let Katina get this one. And as is tradition, we get them points. All unknowns have been destroyed! Ha! Eat it, losers! So did we even figure out what they were reacting to our hail? No, ma'am, it's unclear if they even received it. It's hard to imagine those things of humans piloting them. What do we get for data? I conducted a scan, currently comparing the results to those from the Hagane. I have a preferred to bring back a sample intact, considering how violent they were. I suppose that was out of the question. Yeah. Either way, it's probably the last of those planty bone fucks.
I don't know, wouldn't be too sure.
Whatever, you're just making stuff up to sound ominous.
No way, I'm using past experience and raw data to sound ominous. Got more? See, Commander, called it.
No time for gloating, dumbass. Not hearing any voices from these skeleton. Was I just hearing things earlier? Seem to come to a place where visitors are welcome. Place must have some connection to the unknowns. Behoove us to investigate further, I suspect. Agreed, all hands been named battle stations. All opportunities except the unknowns. Roger, all units, form out, we're playing another set. Wall up. Okay, we're gonna have to throw down a trust. Oh. Okay, very good. We don't get to see this version very often. Sweet. And then move. Get resupplied next turn. Do not want to risk that. I know we just saw this, but it's hitting more dudes.
Very good.
Excellent. Excellent. Get those numbers in. Nope, no all.
Come on.
Oh, you are the weakest one. You're a tank, though. cheer. Yeah, hell yeah, let's go. Give him the Magnum, because it's just one. Hell yeah, good dodge. Oh, too far for the shotgun. Shit. Alright, fair enough. Ow! Fucker. These all singles. They're all singles. All I have left are singles. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead first. Trust. Extra sup crit down. Pretty good. Come on, counter. That's the opposite of what I said. Okay, this time we got him for sure. What's that? Ow. This feeling.
Is there more coming?
What's coming? That one's not like the other unknowns. Yeah, on the outside and the inside. The inside? There's someone in there. What the hell are you guys going on about? What is this? You. You are. Who is it? Who are you? My name is Alchemy. Einst Alchemy. Einst Alchemy? The heck is an Einst? Huh? You heard that, Ryusei? Heard it. Heck, I'm doing the combo on my comm. Huh? Wait, you mean she's talking normally? That was a woman's voice. Does that mean there's a human being piloting that? You guys done chatting yet? She's coming in hot. Yo, choking out of range. Answer me. Who are you? The inevitable. Just here. That's not answering my question. From the sound of your voice, let me guess. You're a cute little lady, aren't you? Little lady? No, I am you. Huh? If you were more complete, I would also... Whoa, hold on. Can you explain that from the beginning in a way that I can understand? No. Feels like this is the first time we've met. Who is this girl? I recognize this music from Impact. I don't know if it was over in Compact though. But y'all know how I love Impact, so it's like, I'm hella biased. Anyone have Flash or Persist? You have Persist. Are you saying, welcome to being a tank? Distraction tank? Focus up. Backup range down. Okay, you want excellent. Wait, hold, what? Hold on, what? Her will is going down for missing? Has that been a mechanic? Is that a thing? Oh, you do not have natural tank. But why don't we capture some footage? My gut's telling me that whoever's in this scene must be pretty darn cute. Different roots. What? You're not? Yo? With those barriers? Hard to land that hit. This power creates another distortion. The heck are you talking about? Oh, not yet. All right. HP regen. I still do kind of want the conversations though. She'll never have been given. What are you talking about? Oh, okay. Is that your weakest move, I hope? No? Mabuitachi is pretty mid. Better save just in case, just so you don't die. Oh, nothing to say? Oof. And you're out of SP. Oof. I guess the conversation was just the first three engagements. That glass shatter though. Auspicious. Yeah, there's no way I would bring you down to retreat. You're just gonna have to retreat by yourself. Please dodge. Kyosuke. Huh? I'm going to pay him a visit. I don't even know who Kyosuke is. What I lack for me to be me. Hey, wait! What? She ran off? After her! We won't catch up her at that speed. Come here, she's already off the radar. Ugh. You know, are there any more unknown readings? No, ma'am. Crops to show no has vanished as well. I see. Who was that? She called herself Alchemy. It's for the Einst part. Could that be the name of the unknowns? Are you alright, Lieutenant? Oh, yeah. That girl definitely said Kyosuke's name. What the hell's going on here? Are they related somehow? No, actually. Fuel tank obtained. According to the reports, there's nothing I know about the rocks that form the stone circle. Are you kidding? All those monsters came out of it. That's not a normal. I don't know what is. After our encounter, the gravitational emerald ran vanishes, and the stone circle fell apart. Nope. I'm guessing these ones were just drawn there by some outside force. What farce? Well, was it like what happened at Chio Mound? A spatial warp? That's what they're assuming for the time being. But the bigger issue is that Einst alchemy girl. Is she even human? What the? I'm pushing the button once. Judging with the fact she spoke our language, you can't rule out the possibility. But those other freak beasts and all bones and vines. Is this just some monster that happens to have a girl's voice? Well, whatever she really is, I'm betting she looks like a human girl. What? Did you see her or something? Oh yeah, Lieutenant, you were talking when you were during that fight about something. Oh, me? Nah, you're imagining things. Considering who's involved here, I can't just go blabbing about this. Should probably tell Kyosuke though. What about you guys? Any eureka moments? Well, my head felt like it was gonna crack open when that red thing showed up. I sense like someone's will? Oh, come on! Someone's will? You mean like that psyche thing I hear you guys talking about? Nothing other than that, although. All those remarks she was making were completely beyond my comprehension. Oh, she only would talk to those three because they had TK. Nah, that makes more sense than it being only 3 people, only 3 times. Because Katina and Russell do not have the telekinesis. Does that mean you say the crew's telekinetic powers aren't a factor here? By the way, how'd you know they were coming, Lieutenant? You know, I was just wondering that myself. Maybe I'm an Esper after all. You're less of an Esper and more of a jester. Oh gosh, did I just get told? Guys, this is huge! What, more monsters or something showed up? Yes, this time they're giant 50-foot women and... Kidding, it's Africa. Say what? The DC room was caught them by surprise? Yes, they attacked TFF just before the commencement of Operation Mole Hunt. Man, they countered before we could throw a single punch. What's the situation looking like now? DC remnants have places autonomous governments in the Nigeria region in the jurisdiction. Wow, why can't I talk in that accent? They are currently advancing towards the southern border of Algeria. Whoa, that's pretty far. I think they're trying to occupy northern Algeria. Most likely, given the region's unpleasant history of colonial rule in the old AD era, Federations had a hard time intervening there. Even after the Federation government was established, they kept fighting tribal independence. Civil war begets civil war. DC Run has probably exploited that along with the topography. The anti-federalists have all different principles and positions. They couldn't be that easy. If I had to guess, DC remnants likely have someone capable of bridging that gap in a circle. Ultimately, they're going to unify all the anti-federalists in that region, establish a foothold, and advance into Europe. And from there, I imagine they intend to take over Paris. Federation President offers current sits. It would be the DC war all over again. So how are things looking in Ethiopia? Federation was squeezing every last drop of strength out of there for Operation Mole Hunt. They're currently fighting DC remnants and the situation is looking grim. Grim? They're kind of went to Ethiopia, I thought. Details are unclear, but it seems the local chain of command is in shambles. For a bunch of cowardly moles with their heads in the ground, that sure sounds like some seriously tough customers. Totally expecting the hole up and stay on defense when we attack. They do seem to have an awful lot of fancy toys for a bunch of remnants. We went from whack-a-mole to whacked-by-mole just like that. What's your take on the situation, Leona? The LTC planned their operations around the long production time would be necessary for the armored modules. But the remnants amassed their current military state far too quickly, in my view. Maybe they build a bunch of stuff in the Earth Cradle. It may well be, but it would be prudent to assume they have a backer furnishing them with money and weapons. I concur. They wouldn't be able to launch military operations on this scale otherwise. So, who's the DC Remnant sponsor? Could be many, but the main one is probably Eastern Industries. I hear the new CEO Mitsuko Isurugi has a duplicate side behind a cute facade. Whoa, cute! Well, quite. It's downright hardly issue related to the last CEO, the late Mr. Renji at all. Dang! Got any pictures, XO? Tasco! So, XO, you were saying something about Isurugi's secret maneuvering. I don't believe I was, but no matter. The Alliance series instantly compromises mobile weapons used by the DC, but they currently license production of the Federation mainline units. As such, it'd be easy for Isurugi to play coy about where they're coming from, to a certain extent. Lord knows what backroom deals they made with politicians and arms merchants. But unlike the DC war, we've got plenty of lines in our own this time. If this fight goes long, I think we'd have the advantage. I presume they have some sort of ace in the hole. Screen humanoid mobile weapons? Maybe. In any case, situations begin to shift dramatically. Indeed, Service has its issues and Space has its own. Guess I'm not going to have much of a chance to ask Kyosuke about that girl. But now I suggest we carry out our own mission. Yes, setting course for Mao Industries on the moon. Well then, next time, the R-Blade gets to sit on the bench, or goes in somebody's hands. Whose hands do I put it in? Next time.
It cultivates the